Hello, children. You are welcome to class. Today, we'll be adding multiples of 100 and some tens within 1000. We'll be adding multiples of 100 and some tens within 1000. Let's begin with an application problem. A children's library sold 27 donated books. Now they have 48. How many books were there to begin with? How many books were there to begin with? The amount of books they sold was 27 and the amount remaining is 48. So to get the amount that was there at the beginning, we are adding the amount they sold and the amount that's remaining in the library. That is an addition problem. 27 plus 48 will give us 75. So 75 books was there to begin with. 75 books were in the library at the beginning of the day. How many more to make 100? How many more to make 100? How many more does 8 need to make 10? Say the addition number sentence. 8 need just 2 to make a 10. So 8 plus 2 will give us 10. 8 plus 2 will give us 10. How many more 10 does 8 tens need to make 10 tens? Remember, 8 tens is 80 and 10 tens is 100. Say the addition number sentence starting with 8 tens. 8 tens plus 2 tens will give us 10 tens. 8 tens plus 2 tens will give us 10 tens. How much does 80 need to make 100? 80 plus 20 will give us 100. 80 plus 20 will give us 100. How many more does 16 need to make 20? Say the addition number sentence. 16 plus 4 will give us 20. 16 needs 4 to make 20. So 16 plus 4 will give us 20. How many more tens does 60 tens need to make 20 tens? How many more tens does 60 tens need to make 20 tens? I know you can do this. Alright, 60 tens plus 4 tens will give us 20 tens. How many more does 160 need to make 200? 160. 160 plus 40 will give us 200. 160 plus 40 will give us 200. How many more does 28 need to make 30? 28 plus 2 will give us 30. 28 needs just 2 to make 30. 28 plus 2 therefore is 30. How many more tens does 28 tens need to make 30 tens? 28 tens plus 2 tens will give us 30 tens. How much more does 280 need to make 300? 280 plus 20 will give us 300. 280 plus 20 will give us 300. We are going to solve this using our arrow way. 420 plus 100, 420 plus 110. So remember, in arrow way, we add the number step by step. We first of all add the 100, then you add the tens. You add the 100 first, you put down your answer before adding the tens. If the number also have ones, after the tens, you now add ones. So in arrow way, you add your number one after the other. Tens come, 100 come first, then the tens. If the number also have ones, you add the ones. So 420, we are adding 100 first. 420 plus 100, 100 will give us 520. Now let's add our 10. 520 plus 10 will give us 530. Here's another one. 550 plus 200 will give us 750. Now, the tens there we are broken into two parts. We add 50 tens first before we now add 10 tens. So the number to be added has already been indicated in the arrow. So our job here is to fill in the missing space. As we said earlier, 550 plus 200 gave us 750. 750 plus 50 now will give us 800. And the 800 plus 10 will give us 810. 810. All right. 280 plus 200 will give us 480. Now, in the place of the number to be added, they give us a question mark. So at the bottom, they said, how much more to the next 100? So we already know that we need 20 more to make the next 100. To make 480 the next 100, we need to add 20 more. That was why we wrote 20 plus 20. 480 plus 20 will give us 500. 480 plus 20 will give us 500. 500 plus 10 will give us 510. Write your answers on your boards. Turn them over and wait for me to say, show me. 400 plus 200 is 600. 470 plus 200 is 670. 470 plus 210 is 680. Lastly, 470 plus 230 is 700. Before we call it a day today, let's attempt this last arrow way. 590 plus 240. We are adding 590 and 240. We first of all add our 200 before adding our 10, which is 40. 590 plus 200 will give us 790. Then plus 40, it will give us 830. 830. Hello children, I believe you can now add multiples of hundreds. Multiples of hundreds using our arrow way. Hello children, with this we come to the end of the class today. Have a lovely time. Bye.